on the field for Minnesota Sunday?
Oh my gosh, the most important player.
Who has to play well for them to win? Outside of the quarterback.
You're talking about the quarterback. I think they can beat their coverage every now and then, so I got to eliminate as we go through. I would say let's take one of their pass rushers. Everson Griffin, I think he's their best one. So can he have a big day and cause Nick Foles to, get rid of the football, whatever? Because Minnesota's deep. So me to come up with just one guy, I'm having a hard time.
I
doing
get you,
right now.
but then their defensive line needs to play well in the game.
Well, their defensive line. Look, that's this game. I've said it. That's the one thing I did say on Showtime. Hey, look, the first 1 to 17, I think is going to win the game. I think this could be a real big time stalemate because we are talking about two defensive fronts, the front sevens of each team that are really, really good, top notch, top 5 in the NFL without question.
All right, forgetting where the game is, you got a game to win for your life. You want Foles or Keenan?
I want Case Keenum.
Okay. Now that's what
yes.
I'm glad you said that. Now you have said this game.
You agree with me?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
And you have said this game is. You said this game all day is dead even. Yet you just said the better quarterback is Keenan. So if the game is dead even, wouldn't you take the better quarterback?
Well, I know what you're saying. It's dead even just because of where it's played and all that. So I look at the defensive front of the Philadelphia Eagles. They have two things going. Listen, first off, if Pat Shurmur comes to the Giants, they should be excited because his offense is universal. It's going to work no matter where he goes. Any quarterback in the NFL can run the Vikings offense. He does a great job of helping the quarterback out. He gives him easy throws. They move him around. Even if you're not a moving quarterback, he knows how to do that. That's great. Case Keenum, he's going against the defensive front, which I think is better than the Minnesota offensive line. And not only that, they're too deep across the board when you talk about their defensive front, Chris. So I think it's a lot to handle. The matchup that I would really look forward to, I'm going to watch closely. The right tackle of the Minnesota Vikings, Rashad Hill, number 69. He's a big, tall guy going against about a 6'2", 275 or 80-pound Brandon Graham, who can really rush the passer. And then he gets Chris Long next to him a lot of times. It's a tough matchup. So a little guy that can get under a really tall offensive lineman sometimes is a problem. And that's just one matchup I can't wait to see.
All right, what matchup in the Super Bowl would shock you? Philadelphia, Jacksonville, or Minnesota, Jacksonville?
Well, Jacksonville and anybody. Jacksonville, and no matter if they get there, of course, we'll all be shocked.
So you'll be shocked. If Jacksonville beats the Patriots, you'll be shocked.
I will be shocked, yes. I will say, wow, that is an unbelievable upset. We can see many reasons, which you and I have argued about why Pittsburgh lost. Look, there won't be a letdown in New England. They will not disrespect. They did not overlook Jacksonville. They understand the talent. But the thing about New England on both sides of the ball, they continuously attack you for the whole game. They never let up. They've been trained that way for so long, and this is something that Jacksonville has not been against on either side of the football so far this year.
All right. You think it's going to be? Sounds like you like the Eagles and the Patriots in the game.
I do. Those are the two teams I picked. I don't know how my picking's been. I picked the Falcons early last week, but as the week went on, I started watching. I said, "Oh my gosh, can I switch my pick on Showtime?" But I couldn't, and I did like the Eagles going to the game. And hey, the Eagles were powerful in that game, especially on the defensive side. They beat up the Atlanta Falcons, I thought, big time, and they had 2 turnovers. The Falcons had none, and the Eagles found a way to win.
Good job, Phil. Enjoy it. We won't see you next week. We got that contest, but you and I together for a good hour at the Super Bowl. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I look forward to it. You're buying dinner, so I appreciate that too. Thank you, man.
You got it.
All right,
Simms.
see you.
We'll see him in a couple of weeks. We'll come back and talk to you and Brent in hour number 3.